Mike, picture a kitchen drawer. New flat, new city. And in that drawer, there's a takeaway menu, some keys you can't name, and one important piece of paper you keep meaning to deal with.
Oh, I know that drawer. What's the paper?
It's the form to sign up with a local doctor, and most of us don't touch it until the day we wake up feeling awful.
And then it's too late to be calm about it.
Exactly. So today we're following Daniel. He just moved to a new town, and he's finally going to register with a family doctor for the first time.
Nice. So the paperwork, the questions, finding the nearest place, all of it.
All of it, and by the end, words like register, practice, walk-in, and prescription will feel easy and normal. Let's go. So Daniel has been in his new town for about 3 weeks. New job, new flat, boxes everywhere. And one morning he thinks, okay, what if I get sick? Where do I even go?
That's a good question, honestly. When you're new, you don't know which doctor is close.
Right, so the first thing he learns is a word he hears a lot: practice. A practice is the place where a family doctor works. Sometimes it's one doctor, sometimes it's a group of them together.
Oh, so practice isn't like practicing the piano. It's the actual clinic, the building.
Exactly, people say, which practice are you with? Or, I need to find a practice near my home. Daniel opens a map on his phone and searches doctor's practice near me.
And how many pop up?
3, one is a 20-minute bus ride away, one is closed for new patients, and one is a 10-minute walk from his flat, so of course he picks the close one.
Smart when you're not feeling well. You don't want a long bus ride.
No way, so he walks over there on his lunch break. And at the front desk he says, "Hi, I'm new in town. I'd like to register, please."
Wait, let's slow down on that word. To register, what does that really mean here?
To register means to put your name and details on their list so you become their patient. Once you register, that practice is officially your doctor. They keep your records.
So you can't just show up one day and expect them to know you. You have to register first.
In most places, yes. And here's the thing that surprises a lot of newcomers: you usually register before you're sick. You do it early when you're healthy, so it's ready when you need it.
That's the part people forget. Okay, so Daniel's at the desk. What happens next?
The person at the desk is really friendly. She says, "Great, welcome. To register, I'll just need you to fill in a form." And she hands him 2 pages and a pen.
Fill in a form. We say that a lot, right?
All the time. To fill in a form means to write your information in the empty spaces: your name, your address, your date of birth, that kind of thing.
And sometimes now it's on a screen, not paper.
Yes, more and more you fill in a form online before you even arrive. Same idea, just on your phone or computer. But Daniel's got the paper version today.
So he sits down and starts writing. Any tricky bits?
A couple. The form asks for proof that he lives nearby, so a letter with his address or a bank paper. He's got a bill on his phone, and that's fine.
Good, he had it ready.
And then there's a bigger part of the form, a whole section about his medical history.
Medical history, that sounds a bit serious. What goes in there?
Your medical history is the record of your health over time. Past illnesses, operations you've had, medicine you take, and any allergies, things you're allergic to.
So it's like the story of your body, kind of.
That's a lovely way to say it. Your medical history is the story the doctor needs to help you safely. For example, if you're allergic to a certain medicine, they must know before they give you anything.
And Daniel, does he know his own history well?
Mostly, he writes that he broke his arm as a kid, he takes one tablet for his blood pressure, and he's allergic to one type of antibiotic. He's not totally sure about his childhood shots, though.
That's normal. Who remembers every shot from when they were 5?
Nobody, and the front desk tells him that's okay. They say, "Just write what you know. We can ask your old doctor to send your full medical history later."
Oh, that's helpful. so they can move his records from his old town.
Exactly. Now, while he's filling everything in, Daniel notices a sign on the wall. It says walk-in clinic this way, and he asks about it.
Ooh, walk-in, I've seen that word. What's a walk-in exactly?
A walk-in is a service where you don't book a time first. You just walk in, take a number, and wait your turn. That's why it's called walk-in.
So the name really tells you what it is. You literally walk in.
Right, the lady explains. If you can't get a same-day time with your own doctor, and it's not an emergency, the walk-in is a good choice. But be ready to wait, because it can get busy.
So walk-in is the middle option. Not booking weeks ahead, but also not the emergency room.
Perfectly put, and Daniel feels better just knowing it's there. He finishes the form, hands it back, and the lady says, "Lovely, you're all set to register. It takes a day or two to go through, and then you're one of our patients."
Day or two, so it's not instant.
Usually not. Someone has to check your details and set up your file. So the lesson is, register early. Don't wait until the morning you feel terrible.
Okay, let's stop and go over the words so far. First one, practice.
A practice is the place where a family doctor works. It can be one doctor or a group. Example, there's a friendly practice near the train station.
And you'd ask someone, which practice are you with?
Exactly. Next, register. To register means to put your name on their list and become a patient. I need to register with a doctor before winter.
And remember, you register early when you're healthy. Don't wait.
Yes, third, fill in a form. To fill in a form means to write your information in the blank spaces. Please fill in a form with your name and address.
And that can be on paper or online now.
Right. Fourth, medical history. Your medical history is the record of your past health, illnesses, operations, medicine, allergies. The nurse asked me about my medical history.
The story of your body, I like that one.
And last for now, walk-in. A walk-in service means you don't book first, you arrive and wait your turn. The walk-in clinic is open till 8.
Good middle option. Not too far ahead, not an emergency, got it.
Okay, jump forward 2 weeks. Daniel's registered now. He got a text saying he's officially a patient at the practice. And guess what? He wakes up with a sore knee.
From moving all those boxes.
Probably, it's been hurting for a few days and it's not getting better. So he calls the practice and books a time to see the doctor.
Not the walk-in this time.
No, because it's not urgent and he's already a patient now, so he can book with his own doctor. The walk-in is more for when you can't wait. This can wait a day or two.
Makes sense, so he sees the doctor. How does that go?
Really smoothly. The doctor already has his medical history on the screen because he filled it in when he registered, so she can see his allergy right away.
Oh, that's the payoff. He did the boring form, and now the doctor already knows the important stuff.
Exactly. That's why the medical history matters. She looks at his knee, asks a few questions, and says it's just a strain from lifting heavy things.
Phew, nothing serious.
Nothing serious. But she wants to help with the pain, so she gives him a prescription for some anti-swelling tablets.
Let's define that. A prescription, what is it?
A prescription is a note from the doctor that lets you get certain medicine. Some medicine you can only buy if a doctor says it's okay, and the prescription is that permission.
So it's not the medicine itself. It's the paper or message that lets you get it.
Right, these days the doctor often sends the prescription straight to the pharmacy on the computer. You just walk in, give your name, and pick up your medicine.
Oh, nice, so no paper to lose. And does he pay for it?
Depends where you live. In some countries, there's a set price for each prescription. In others, your health insurance covers part of it. Daniel checks his insurance card and pays a small amount at the pharmacy.
Right, the insurance question. That's a big one for newcomers.
Huge, so a quick tip, when you register, always ask, do I need to show my insurance? And how much do I pay for a prescription here? Every place is a little different.
Good questions to keep in your pocket. Okay, Sony sorted, medicine sorted. Is that the end?
Almost, but there's one more twist. While Daniel's there, he mentions that his shoulder has also been clicking for months. And the doctor says, for that, I think you should see a specialist.
A specialist like a bone or joint expert.
Exactly. And to see a specialist, in many health systems, you can't just book them directly. You need a referral from your family doctor first.
Referral, okay, break that down for me.
A referral is a note from your family doctor that sends you to a specialist. It's like the doctor saying, this person really does need to see you. Without a referral, the specialist often can't see you.
So the family doctor is kind of the gate. You go through them first, and they give you the referral.
That's a really good way to see it. Your family doctor is the first stop, and the referral is the door to the specialist. Daniel's doctor types up a referral to a shoulder specialist right there.
And then he can just call the specialist.
Pretty much. The referral goes over, and the specialist's office will contact him with a time. It might take a few weeks, but at least it's moving.
That's a lot sorted in one visit. Knee, tablets, and a shoulder plan.
All because he took 20 minutes weeks ago to register and fill in that form. The boring paperwork made everything else easy.
Honestly, that's the whole lesson right there. Do the small thing early.
Do the small thing early. And now Daniel walks to the pharmacy, gives his name, and the medicine from his prescription is ready and waiting.
Whole thing done on his lunch break. Not bad. Round 2 of words. Let's start with prescription.
A prescription is a note or message from the doctor that lets you get certain medicine. Example, the doctor sent my prescription to the pharmacy near my house.
And remember, the prescription isn't the medicine. It's the permission to get the medicine.
Well said. Next, referral. A referral is a note from your family doctor that sends you to a specialist. I got a referral to see a heart specialist.
So you usually can't skip your family doctor. You need the referral first.
In many places, yes. The family doctor is the first stop, the referral is the door to the specialist.
And let's touch our old words again. Medical history.
The record of your past health. And notice how useful it was, because Daniel wrote down his allergy in his medical history, the doctor gave him safe medicine.
And practice, the place the doctor works.
Right, I booked a time at my practice. And once you register there, you can book with your own doctor instead of always using the walk-in.
Nice, that ties it all together.
Okay, let's pull it all together. Today we followed Daniel as he signed up with a family doctor in his new town.
And step 1 was to register. Put his name on the list at a local practice so he becomes a patient. Do that early, not when you're already sick.
To register, he had to fill in a form, write his details in the blank spaces, on paper or online.
And part of that form was his medical history, his past illnesses, operations, medicine, and allergies, the story of his body.
He also learned about the walk-in, a service where you don't book first. You just arrive and wait your turn. Good when you can't wait, but not an emergency.
Then, weeks later, he saw his own doctor for a sore knee. She had his medical history right there, so she gave him a prescription, the note that lets you get certain medicine.
And for his shoulder, she gave him a referral, the note that sends you to a specialist. In many systems, you need that referral before a specialist will see you.
So the big lesson: find your nearest practice, register early, fill in the form honestly, and keep your insurance card handy.
That's it. A little boring paperwork today saves you a lot of stress on the day you actually feel unwell.
Do the small thing early. Love it. So here's your homework, listeners. Do you know which practice you'd register with near your home?
If you're not sure, that's your one small task this week. Go find it. Thanks for listening. Everyone, take care of yourselves, and we'll see you next time.
See you next time.